Well, what's going on, guys? Williams here, and welcome back to my channel. Well, you all know that the success of Joker and Venom have completely changed the way movie studios are looking at superhero movies. The DC universe is full of villains whose tragic origins would play out well on the big screen. They are much like the Oscar nominated Joker. But Marvel also have some villains who can also play an awesome movie. But after seeing Morbius and Venom, I think maybe Marvel is also thinking something similar like DC. So, here are a few more DC and Marvel villains we would love to see explode on the big screen just like Joker and Venom. After Joker rocking out there, I have one more character who fought Batman back in the days. He also had a tough life like the Joker had. Bane was born into prison and forced to live out his father's prison sentence. His life was a constant battle for survival that resulted in one of the most hardened and intelligent villains that Batman has ever faced. Why to remake the Fantastic Four when there's such a better character hiding behind the scenes? They must focus on Doctor Doom instead of Fantastic Four. I believe his history and significance in Marvel Comics is so much deeper. There's so much in Doctor Doom's origin. Marvel should cover some of the most sinister things he has done over the years, such as who is behind the evil mask. And how did he get that way? What comes when you think about this character's name? A man controlling the cold. Yes, he has the powers to cool down people, but his origin can make a good source of earning money. However, if the film focused on Len and his sister and their relationship, we could see a different origin develop for this character, and the creation of his cold gun could be for revenge against the man who killed his sister. One of the most popular fat villains in the Spider-Man universe is one and only Kingpin. If you have seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, then you would have known why he could carry his own movie. Marvel writers may take some elements of his Return of the King comic story. In this story, we can see that Kingpin tries to clean his nice life while things don't exactly work out as planned when his wife and his two children are brutally attacked, and uses machine to bring back his family as we saw in the movie of Into the Spider-Verse. So, here is a dirty creature who looks like Mug from Pokemon or something like Sandy Thing. Or maybe Marvel fans will say that he's a copy of Sandman, but first, he is not a Sandman. Second, he is clay, and this villain could be a nice film. Carlo begins abusing a transformative substance known as RENU that was able to restore his face temporarily, though this drove him to crime and ultimately led him to a final incident that transformed him into the monster known as Clayface. I guess this movie could make his origin even better than it looks like when you hear me. No. We are not talking about that low budget horror films. I'm talking about Marvel's Puppet Master, who is able to make small puppets of heroes like Avengers and control their every moves using advanced technology. He was able to transfer their body and soul into the small puppets and complete his master plan. Have you ever seen Green Lantern? Oh, such a obvious question. Well, in the comics there's someone named Dex-starr. Are you thinking that Dex-starr is a human? If yes, then he's not a human. He was an abandoned cat who was adopted by a loving owner that was later murdered. and Dexter himself was attacked and thrown off a bridge. Thankfully, he was chosen by Red Lantern Ring. He was chosen for this job because he possessed great rage. Dex-starr would use the ring to take revenge on the murderer of his owner before leaving for the space to join the Red Lantern. As a child, he was fascinated with cryonic preservation, so he begins freezing animals. His parents are horrified by this hobby and send him to a strict boarding school where he is miserable and feels detached from humanity. In college, he meets a woman named Nora, whom he ultimately marries. So, while experimenting the project, resulting in an explosion that kills Nora, but somehow he survives. But the chemicals in the freeze ray lowers his body temperature to the point that he must wear a suit in order to survive. He swears revenge on those responsible for the death of his wife, whom he talks to often, and becomes Mr. Freeze. And he becomes the first ever superpowered villain whom Batman fought. So these were the villains that would be a movie in future. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If yes, then please like this video. And if you want to see some more amazing videos like these, so please don't forget to subscribe. So I will be back with some more amazing videos. So till then, see ya. Bye guys.